Hello and welcome to Grim Survival's Talking Tuesday or Tuesday Talk or whatever I named it. I don't even remember at this point. Uh, it has been a long day. Very long day. Very, very, very long day. And I'll get into that. But yeah. First off, I would like to say thank you to the people that helped with my vehicle repair. I had gotten my vehicle fixed, and because of certain subscribers that I will not name, I was able to drop off the other vehicle and now trying to get it fixed as well. So thank you for that. You know who you are. And while I'm at it, the Bug Out Railroad has a newsletter, an email newsletter now. The link to join that is in the description. It's through MailChimp. Enter your email and we will start putting out email newsletters for it. The newsletters are for the purpose of keeping you informed on the progress and new information coming out on it. Joe Morgan, no, I didn't break another one. The other one was just broken. It had been broken for quite a long time. It's like an emergency backup. When the first vehicle goes down, the second one needs to be used, but it's not something that should be used, but it's being used anyway. And yeah, the second vehicle has wiring problems. None of the gauges work on the dashboard. It's leaking about a gallon of oil a week. And the door switch on the left hand, or on the driver's side door, had shorted out not too long ago, and then the door got stuck halfway open. Let's see, what else was wrong with that vehicle? The radio doesn't work, none of the gauges. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It needs new brakes too. But yeah, who's paying attention to brakes? You don't really need brakes to stop anyway, right? I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. You can always stop by running into the thing in front of you. That works out just fine. So hello everyone, Mom, Paul, I see you out there. Hello Homestead Oz. If you haven't checked them out, go do so. I demand it. I'm demanding things today, so you just keep that in mind. Gray Man Prepping, how's it going? I see Prepper Nation out there. Prep your stead. Cat Lady Prepper 23 Meow. You have to say the whole name if you're going to say it. You can't just say Cat Lady because that just doesn't sound right. Yarn Prepper, how's it going? This is Prepping Plumber. How is everyone this evening? This is my first try at the 8 p.m. Tuesday live. That's Eastern time, obviously. And I'm not sure if I will be able to do this every week, but I will give it a shot and see how it works out, just because. Why not? At 9 p.m., you will have a choice to make. Gray Man Prepping is going live, and so is the Angry Prepper at the same time at 9 p.m., if I remember the times correctly. So you guys will have a choice to make. Good luck with that. That's all I'll say about it is good luck with that. You'll need luck. So what to talk about today? We could talk about all kinds of stuff today. We could just sit here and just talk. I can answer questions just the whole time. Whatever you guys want. I really didn't make any plans. I just, what did I name this thing? Tuesday Talk. Yeah, that's what it is. So Tuesday Talk about whatever. I should have just added that last part, whatever. Autoimmune Prepper, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a very long day. I still have things to do and I haven't done them yet. We usually have a Monday evening meeting for the Bug Out Network. Usually it has been postponed the last 2 Mondays, and we had planned on doing it this evening, but that was postponed also to tomorrow evening. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully we'll get that meeting done because there are some questions that need answered. And questions that need answered are what to name this thing for the paperwork that is submitted to for the taxes, really. What to name it. Now, my original thought was BNO Railroad, the letters BNO. I think that sounds kind of stupid. And I think it is available in the state that we were attempting to set it up in, but I still don't really like it that much. So I'm going to hold a contest, per se, of getting this thing named. Once the website is up, I will put instructions on the website for how to submit names, and then we will narrow it down and put a poll up probably here on YouTube and see which one wins. So yeah, submit names when the option is available. I'm still got to get the website up. I know I've been saying that for like 3 weeks now, but things just keep coming up, and yeah, I'll get to it eventually. Cat Lady Prepper, I'm glad that it was your dog, right? Is okay. Stomach infection. How did that happen? Get into something they shouldn't have, probably. Hoodow, how's it going? We need 2 Tuesdays? No, we don't need 2 Tuesdays. We need 2 Mondays. I have a couple of special reports coming in. I have one of them already and a second one that I'm expecting for another GNN video. I may have that video up before the end of the week. Maybe, possibly. Just maybe and possibly. We'll see. Not guaranteeing that, but possibly and maybe. Maybe other animals outside caused your dog to get sick. That could be. Or maybe it was the goat. The goat did it. Blame the goat. That's what I would do. The Frenchman, how's it going? All right, so this live stream is going to run until just before 9 o'clock. I know I was a few minutes late. That's just because I have things to do and constantly doing things. And wow, my phone just let me know that I was now live on my channel with the same email that I use to go live on my channel. That's very helpful. Thank you, phone. I wouldn't have known that without you. Appreciate that. Technology is so useful. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. I will be live again. I'm going to have a special guest, and the special guest is Prepper Nerd. Prepper Nerd will be here tomorrow at 8 p.m. and we will be having a chat about random things and the app he has made. We will also be he is sponsoring a giveaway on my channel. We're probably going to be giving away, I believe it's 4 t-shirts from my Teespring account to random people by asking random questions and seeing who gets the answers first. And we'll be doing that live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I hope everyone can make it. And yeah, that'll be fun. T-shirts. It will be limited to t-shirts. So any t-shirt on the Teespring, whether it be the male t-shirt or the female t-shirt, either one works. But yeah, t-shirt only is the giveaway. And I believe he's sponsoring 4 shirt giveaways. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless you're doing Obama math, and then it's 1, and I got the 1 by counting this number and then that number, and then I got to have 2, but 2 doesn't identify as a 2, it identifies as a 3. So then we got to add the 3, but then we got to make sure that identifies as a 3 before we take that away, because we have too many now, because we got 1 3 and then we have another 3, so that's not working. So then we got 4, and then we got to make sure that that identifies as a 1 so we can make this even up with this. So yeah, Obama math, right? That's how that works, correct? I think so. I think so. That's how that works. At least as far as I understand. All right, I'm trying to do this thing. I'm trying to do this thing and that thing. That's not supposed to be in my hand. That is supposed to be plugged into something for this to work. This doesn't work unless I plug this into something. Let's see. And now I can't see to find the button or the place where I plug it in. Fortunately for me, I can plug it into the side of my keyboard. Hopefully this works. All right. Now I'm going to push a button. You're right about that, Joe Morgan. Learning is racism. It is. Hello. Hi.
Oh, hello, Grim. Hello, son. I'll move this computer around a little bit. Hello, everyone. You caught me off guard. I was just about to do a comment then and say something to someone, but we're going great. So and it's good to hear your car's going better.
Yeah, one of them is. The other one's still in the shop now. I dropped it off today because it needs it really desperately, badly, horribly. And yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So you're cold, we're hot, we're organised, you're organised though. That's the main thing.
Yeah, the weather's been pretty good here actually today. It's warm. It has been warm today. It's actually kind of hot in here.
Yeah. I really like that Texas video that you did. That was really good. So did Wayne.
Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot going on down there that people just are not aware of if they're not in the area or know anybody in the area. So it's definitely something everyone should be aware of, because it's not just localized to Texas. It affects everyone, most certainly, especially the fuel refineries, because
exactly right.
So,
well,
how are the lockdowns going?
Oh, lockdowns are lockdowns. Yeah, we're getting used to them. So, yeah, I expect another one in another fortnight's time. But I will send you another link to another guy Wayne watched this morning too. It's just really unfair what's happening here, but that's life now in the world. So us preppers are getting organised so we don't get so affected by all this. But I was thinking about that Texas scenario, and we're very similar to Texas here. And one thing I thought was, I said to Wayne this morning, it's very on the cards that we could just have the same ice storm here, that we've never ever had that. So if people are saying we're safe and sound, and you mentioned that in the video, Grim, you said, well, just because you're feeling it didn't happen to me, we just don't know what's going to happen in the future to any of us with grand solar minimum, if you believe in that, or whether it's words spoken, which I believe that you said too. There's so many scenarios coming to play the next 12 months that if you're safe and sound, got some food and water, got a few chook eggs as we call them, not chicken eggs. And,
okay, I was about to ask what that was.
We call them chooks here. So, yeah.
Make sure you get some insulative tape for your pipes, just in case it does happen. To drain your water. If it starts to freeze, just shut off your water, drain all the pipes, that way they don't bust. And get some heaters just in case you might need them, or a wood stove if you don't have one. That's my primary recommendation, is a wood stove. It works better than anything else.
Yeah, wood stove. I'm moving around because I'm patting our dog on the couch here. She wants a pat, so that's what I'm doing. But yeah, wood stove is really important. Pardon?
Make the dog a star. Pull her up in your lap.
Okay, I'll bring Gracie up. Gracie's just got 3 puppies at the moment. Hello, Gracie.
Aw.
There you go. Put her on there.
Look at that fluffy little thing.
Yeah, she's a Cavalier. And yeah, we breed cavoodles here, so yeah. So she's happy. She's had a
what? What was
cavoodles?
Define that word, because I've never heard that one before.
Cavoodles are half poodle and half Cavalier, King James Cavalier, and they're really popular for people that live in the city. So Wayne and I breed quite a few of them. That's really how farming has had to go the last couple of years, because as you have reported since you started this channel, you've always said that farming's on the way out. So Wayne and I diversified a little bit, and we love dogs, so we've got a few, and they're our family. So yeah,
that's good. If you ever come across any shepherds, such as German shepherds, Austrian shepherds, I'd love to have one. So you just let me know if you ever get those.
Well, they're harder to get now. So good breeds, they're really hard to get.
Very expensive over here too. Very expensive for one of those dogs. But I've always wanted one. I've always had Dobermans. So
yeah, Dobermans are good. Yeah, better watchdogs.
Yep, I have one currently that's lazy and sits on the couch until it hears something, and it alarms the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, ours are like that too. I'm not reading the chat. I'm not being your little Mrs. Moderator right now, so
that's okay. I see there's still plenty of them out there. I have more moderators than any other channel. And it kind of diminishes my trolls, and I miss my trolls some days. I really do. They give me content and things to talk about, because I can just make a whole hour video talking about a troll. But yeah, I don't have enough trolls now. We need some trolls.
That's right. You need something to talk about.
Yeah.
That's
So I watched those videos that you sent, and how the police were rounding up people that were just trying to leave, and that was quite concerning to me. They were just trying to leave, and they circled him off and then started to herd him in, and then knocked him down and arrested him. And they weren't even doing anything wrong. They were trying to leave and go home. That was just ridiculous. And yeah, we're going to see that here soon. All they're waiting to do is disarm us.
Did you see the cat and mouse game that they played, though? First off, they pretended they were the threatened ones by the crowd. Then they ran to their whole big group behind, and then they just tried their intimidation tactics. Well, there's 26,000 police here in the state of Victoria. There's 6 million people in Victoria. Now, you work that one out. Are we safe or what?
Oh, yeah. If the people can come together. That's the biggest problem we have here in the U.S. is the people won't come together. They're too busy with their own lives. They've been brainwashed by their TVs, their phones, their internet. They won't come together. They think their neighbor is their enemy. They think the people that live in the other states are their enemy, and they argue and fight over what type of vehicle they drive, what sports team they follow, what, political party they follow. They argue over the smallest, stupidest things, and it's divide and conquer. It keeps them from coming together, and that's the biggest problem we have right now.
And that shows how scared they are of us, because they've had to do all these tactics on us to, otherwise they know that we're just going to step right over them. So, yeah, that's the thing. But we have seen a rising up here in Australia the last couple of weeks. Wayne and I have noticed that. And so there's hope for you yet. There's still people. I mean, it's the old boiling the frog syndrome. Turn the water up slowly, and we're seeing that. But, it gets to a point where that water, the frog does want to jump out. So we'll see a lot more frogs jump out, I think, soon.
Hopefully we start seeing them here. So.
I won't stay on long, Grim, because you've got lots to talk about. But I just wanted to say hello, son.
Well, hello. Hope you're having a very good day. What time is it for you? It's early morning, right?
Yeah, it's nearly lunchtime. It's about 12 p.m. Or Wayne, no, he'll be in for lunch, so I'm not sure. Yeah, if he comes in, I know it's lunchtime.
Is he having a busy day?
Yeah, he's really busy, and we've been getting our prepping shed all organised too. So he's got a really bad back, but you can't keep a good man down. So he's been going for it. He's been really going for it. So that's good. And so we'll be doing a video.
It's a mess.
Yeah, I think everyone's vehicle who's a prep. I mean, look at Arkansas Living's vehicle. I mean,
you won't show us everything that's in that vehicle. I've been trying to see it.
Yeah, at least Wayne pulled everything out of his vehicle and said, look what I keep in it. It was like a whole shed full. I couldn't get over it.
Yeah, I got a whole shed full in my vehicle. I just recently purchased a hand winch for my vehicle because I was getting in a lot of deep snow very recently, and I was using the four-wheel drive on my vehicle. I didn't get stuck, but in the case that I did get stuck, I wanted the ability to pull myself out of there and not have to call a tow truck or rely on anybody. So I got one of those hand crank winches. I know in the South they call them a come along, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But it's a hand winch is what it is. But yeah, I've used them before to pull vehicles out of mud holes, so I know how to use them very well. I got to get a pretty good chain for it though. I don't have a chain yet, so it's kind of useless without the chain. But I'll get there.
I can hear footsteps. Maybe not. Yeah.
It must be lunchtime.
It's lunchtime. The man's here. Hey, I'm talking to Grim. Son Grim's here. Do you want to say hello? Here he comes. Here we go.
What hat does he have on today?
He'll have to put down his cigarette, though, I think.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
Got the good hat on. How's it going, Paul? I heard you've been organizing.
How are you?
Tired. It's been a long day. Very tired.
Yeah. What's the time over there?
8 p.m. currently, just after.
Oh,
An insect.
right.
What was that? It was just a spider?
That was an insect. Aussie weather and everything. We've got insects everywhere.
We can't keep the flies out of our old house.
No.
Yeah. Get some fly tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wayne's got a big squat. He's got about 3 of them in the kitchen, and he's just like squat all the time.
They make it looks like a tennis racket. It's just like a tennis racket, and it's electric, and you turn it on, and then you hit the bug with it, and it zaps them and smashes them at the same time. You can get them on Amazon.
I think we need to get one of them, or 6 of them, I think. So
one with each hand and record that. Do a video of you swatting them. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it hot there today?
Yeah, it's hot today.
Oh, what's your current temperature? I'll look it up in Fahrenheit.
I don't know, mate. I can tell you.
I would say it's probably about.
I'll tell you.
Wayne will have a look. I'll take a guess. I'll say it's about 29 degrees. But we've been sweating, so maybe we feel hotter than what it is. That's the thing. So
maybe.
Here we go. Yeah.
It has been cold here recently. How old's what?
How old's your Doberman, Grim?
The current one is 7 years old now.
Okay.
It's about 25 degrees.
Oh, only 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they don't record the temperature. Here where the temperature's recorded, it's a lot cooler. They get a sea breeze. So
that would be 77 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, there you go.
That's not too bad. I wouldn't mind having that today. We got up to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which I couldn't tell you what it is in Celsius. I'm sure somebody in the chat could let me know because, I set the phone down. But that's a lot warmer than what it's been. It's been below freezing for weeks now. And this is the first day I've seen the sun in, I don't know, several weeks. It's just always cloudy and cold and snowing, and I'm glad it's starting to taper off. Hopefully it doesn't come back, but probably will. I think last year we seen snow in April around here, and that was very unusual. Yeah, 15 degrees Celsius is what somebody said.
The nights are getting colder here. It's sort of coming into autumn, and the trees are starting to turn a bit. The autumn trees are starting, the leaves are starting to go a bit yellow. So
it's
cooling
my favorite
down
time of year.
It is,
Same with us. We
I just need to come over there for autumn and then come back over here to be just about the end of winter, be spring, and I could just hop back and forth and stay in the warm weather. But I don't mind the cold weather, really.
Well, Grim, I've got a story to tell you. Last night, Wayne, I was sitting on the veranda, and Wayne goes, "You know what? We could bring Grim and the kids and his wife over, right?" And I said, "Yeah, go on." And he said, "And we've got the hut out here, because we're extending on our little hut out on our farm." He said the kids and Grim and his wife would be happy out there. Wayne was serious, I tell you. Anyway, I said, "Okay, Dale. So there's air flights, and when you hit to Australia now, there's quarantine for COVID, and that's $3,000 each."
Wow.
Anyway, so he was dreaming of you coming over. And
I said, I might get a bit of work out of you, mate.
Yeah, I would be happy to do some work on a farm. I miss working on farms. It's one of my favorite things to do is actual real work, because that's real work when you're working on a farm. It puts the muscles on, gets you in good shape, and I miss working on farms. I really dislike driving trucks just because constant sitting. That's all you do is just sit there. And I would rather be working on a farm for sure.
And he did say, "Oh, we could go camping. We can do all our bushcraft skills up the bush." And I'm going, yeah, sounds good. Okay, Dale.
I could hold the camera and make some really nice videos. And
you think that too.
I got a drone. I just bought a drone, but I haven't got it flying yet. I don't know how to do it, but so hopefully I can give you a bit of a tour.
Somebody says they want me to box a kangaroo. I don't think that's a smart idea.
Yeah, well, they do box. They actually do
box the kangaroo.
Yeah, box the kangaroo. They do box them.
I don't think I want to see me do that. So, John, no, I'm not doing that. John Livington, no, not happening.
And I can tell you who would win too, the kangaroo.
I guarantee you. Unless I happen to sneak my sidearm in, and then I'll win, because Grims don't fight. That's why we're armed. And,
Exactly.
I should show me a shed, really.
Yeah. Did you want us to show? Wayne just said, "Did you want us to show you our shed? Will we walk over and show you our shed?"
I'd love to see your shed. Sure.
All right. Well, we might pop off and come back on again. We'll walk over. Wayne said we'll walk over. Is everyone interested in that, or are we being boring?
No, not at all. I'd love to see it. We'll see what prepping looks like.
Is that all right to walk over with that?
No, you're not live on that.
Okay. You'll have to drop off of the computer and come back on the phone to do that.
Okay. All right. We'll drop off.
I've been stacking up to the rafters, mate.
Yeah.
Are you going to build your rafters taller now?
We'll see you in a minute. Okay. See ya. Okay. I'll click out of this. How do I do that? Oh, there we go. Down the bottom.
It's the red button. Klingon Princess, how's it going? I see Cherokee Survival. The Ugly Prepper is in the house. I hope your leg is doing well. I did get some information from We the People Prepping. We the People sent me a message this morning saying that 2 people tried to mug him yesterday. And apparently at the end of it, the police were trying to arrest him instead of the muggers. So go over and show We the People some support if you would, and just say hi. I see Prepper Nerd in the house. I was just talking about how you're going to be on tomorrow. Ghost Prepper, how's it going? Tennessee Tactical 1. Mawberry, how's it going? I see you out there. Klinger, how's it going? I see you too. I'm keeping an eye on you, Klinger. Yeah, he was okay. No damage to him, unlike the people that tried to mug him, from what I was told. But I'll let him tell the story. I'm sure he will on his channel if he hadn't done so already. Go check that out for sure. Joe Morgan, no, I hadn't seen it. I haven't been home most of the day at all. And I did see that you sent the video, but I hadn't had a chance to look at it. Very busy day. Very, very busy day. And I still have more to do. And I still have more to do tomorrow. And I still have more to do the day after that. I need a vacation. I need to take a week off, make an extra week's worth of videos like a lot of the channels do, and just post extra videos all week while I'm not here. There he is, We the People. I hope you're doing okay. He's uploading the video talking about that and other things that happened at the truck stop. I'm sure that'll be online depending on his connection here in the next, I don't know, 24 hours. YouTube. Okay, let's see. Oh, you're back and still in the same spot.
I'm back because Wayne's phone doesn't have Gmail, so we can't put the link up on. Long story. Anyway, Wayne's just gone to check a couple of things. There's no Wi-Fi in the shed, you see. Where am I? In the shed over there. Okay. Yeah, so that's all right. But he's just got to check a couple of things. But yeah, anyway.
Okay. Well, we'll see it next time. I'm sure he can make a standalone video and post it. And you just be sure to tag me in it so I make sure I see that one, because I've been missing a lot of videos lately.
Yeah, we've been missing our son a little bit, so but yeah, we might come on another day and do it or whatever, so that's it. But we do want to make a video of it. But I don't know about you, Grim, but we're really getting this urgency in our spirit to unite even stronger, and I know you are too. But you know, what brothers and sisters we do have, oh, that silly fly, what brothers and sisters we do have, we need to get a stronger bond more and more. And even though we're over the seas from each other, Wade and I feel more connected to you guys in America than what we do to. There's no prepper channels here in Australia, but we've got Aussie Survival and a couple of other guys, but they're, yeah, I won't go into that, but that's another story. But yeah, uniting together this is why we have our live chats together, and I come on and talk to everyone. Really important. Here he is, the man's back.
He's back.
He's back.
Extension lead wouldn't reach over the shed.
Is your phone dying? Do you need to charge your battery?
Yeah, Lynn does.
Yeah. So, but Wade hasn't got Gmail. He won't let me put it on. So
they're tracking the phone with or without it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely tracking. If you've ever read the terms of service, no matter what the smartphone is, the terms of service, when you agree to it, you agree to allow them to track you, listen to you, and watch you. That's on every single terms of service for an Android phone or an Apple phone or any of the generic phones. It's still there for all of them. It's also on your smart TVs. It's on your, what else? Computers, your laptop computers. It's on pretty much everything.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Anybody who has those weird Amazon Alexa things, those smart speakers, those are listening to you. Everything you say. It's creepy is what it is. I wouldn't have it. It's like Joe Morgan always says, it's Skynet from the Terminator movies. That's what it is. I agree.
And it started with us about June last year when we started to really watch a lot more deeper things. So our phones really slowed down, and I'm going, here we go.
Yep, it'll happen.
And it's really funny. Our location on our phone is always somewhere like, you know, Shanghai, Narre Warren. It's never where we are, so we know it's going through somewhere. So
that's a good thing, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
My phone never thinks I'm where I am, and I keep it that way. I also have a GPS jammer I keep in my vehicle, so it can't track me. if I'm going places I don't want it to track me. I don't care if it follows me to the grocery store, but there's some places I go where I don't want to be known that I'm going, like out to the middle of nowhere. And I haven't been out there in too long. Now that my vehicle's fixed, as soon as I have the other one fixed, I will be doing that. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm going out to the middle of nowhere. I picked up this. Do you know what this is? There we go.
Oh, it looks like a packet of noodles. I don't know. Is that a packet of noodles?
Nope. These are fire plugs. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Fire plugs. It's actually a cotton ball or a cotton stick that's been soaked into some kind of a wax that has fire starting material in the wax. And it's very good for ferro rods, things like that. You just twist it so the cotton kind of fluffs up, and then you hit it with a spark and it'll burn for several minutes, it says. I have not tested them as I just got them today. And I will be doing a test and a review on these things because they're very convenient with how small they are and how many come in this package for the very cheap price that I got. I will be adding some of these to my kit if they work well. I did see a couple of review videos of people dropping these into a water bucket, pulling it out of there, twisting it, and lighting it, and it lit right up. So, yes, Hoot Owl, I'm a fire bug. I am. I like to make fire.
Yeah. Wayne's just going to bring in some I got from the supermarket the other day, and we'd never seen these things before too. So they look good, Grim. I think the more things we get like that, the better. Here comes Wayne.
Yeah, I don't know what these are like. Lynn just bought them the other day, but they're...
Are you swatting flies?
No, it's trying.
Yeah,
there it is.
There it is. What kind of fire starter is it? Oh, it moved again. Hold still now.
Okay.
It says fire starter. Open one up and show.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of fire starters are those?
They got I haven't tried them yet, but they're like a little brick.
It's there. There.
Oh, there.
Oh, yeah, I've seen similar things to that. It's got a match head on top of it, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't know how long they burn for.
Don't
know how long they burn for or what, but I'll try them out.
That probably burn for about 10 minutes with how big it is.
Yeah.
Probably. So, yeah, that would be a pretty cool fire starter. With the match head on there, self-striking, yeah, that would work really well. I've seen those blocks that look very similar to that. I've used them before, so I know those kinds of things work. These things I'm curious about because they're so small.
Yeah, they're easier. Yeah,
I'm going to try to store them in my emergency kit that I carry around with me in the wintertime, and I'm trying to put together another one of those kits as a giveaway for when I hit 5,000 subscribers, if YouTube would stop messing with it. But YouTube's been messing with it for days. It's been going up and down ever since they gave me that warning. And they've tried to demonetize every single video I've posted since that too. And I have to keep submitting them for reviews. They tried to demonetize my video this morning, but I made them review it and they remonetized it after that because, you know, there was nothing against their terms of service in that particular video whatsoever. So, yeah, they're really after me lately, it seems like. Oh well, that just means I'm doing better on the channel, right?
Yeah, that's right. You must be saying the right things.
Yeah, I try to say the right things as often as I can.
That's it. That's while you can, exactly.
While I can, yeah. Yeah, it won't be too long before every time I try to talk about this, they'll start, you know, banning those. It won't be too long. That's going to happen. It says it in here that that's going to happen. It actually says it in here that it will happen.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for it. Let's see. I got a couple more of these around here somewhere. Did I put it over on this side? Nah, I don't know. I put it over there somewhere. And I had another one I forgotten I had that I set on my desk, and now I don't see it because there's too much stuff on my desk.
Yeah, well, we've got the same problem, Grim. We would like to talk a lot more God on our channel, but as soon as we try to, we know other Aussie channels are just being pulled down and actually being totally closed down because we're not as Christian a country as you, so we have to be very careful. Yeah,
it's getting horrible. I'm missing something. Where did I put that stupid thing? So I had picked this up the other day, and I can't figure out where I put it. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's the wrong one. This chair is starting to annoy me. One of these days, I'm going to get another chair. Well, what I had gotten was, yeah, it's around here somewhere. I know it is. Well, I got the new glasses screwdriver for my Leatherman tool, is what I finally got another one of. And I got a 3-pack of them this time because I keep losing them or breaking them. And the first thing I did with it was almost lost it and broke it the same time I had it because I was prying this apart.
What's that? Oh, your phone.
No, this is a GPS system.
Oh,
the Rand McNally GPS, and I can't find the other half of. Oh, there it is. This is the front piece, which I kind of broke a little bit trying to get it apart, and then I pulled the digitizer and the screen out of there because the problem I'm having with it is if there's a button on the bottom, I'm pushing up here to make the button on the bottom activate. So I have to probably replace the digitizer, which is this piece on top, and yeah. Something got in it that's sticky. I don't know how or why. A kid must have spilled something while it was sitting in the center console not being used, and now it doesn't work. So, yeah, I've been trying to repair it. And I will either get it repaired or throw it away because I don't really need it anyway. Because I don't need it. I have GPS on these things. So
that's it. Yeah. Exactly right.
We don't use a GPS. I used to if I went go to the city, but not around here now.
Yeah, I was only trying to use it because the speedometer isn't working in the other vehicle. So I was trying to plug it in there for a speedometer because I was tired of using my phone for the speedometer because the radio doesn't work. And I was using my radio or my phone for a radio, and I didn't want to use the radio and the speedometer on my phone. And yeah, and not to mention the vehicle, we had plastic over the driver's side window because it's been cold out and the window won't roll up. And the plastic rattles as faster you go, the louder it gets. So you can't hear yourself talking. So I was wearing my earbuds that have noise canceling in the vehicle, this vehicle. And yeah, anyway. But one thing I'm going to say about the vehicle is it's leaking oil. The brakes are bad. The license plates aren't legal. It has no speedometer or gauges whatsoever. The window won't roll up, but I can start it every time and drive it as far and as fast as I want with absolutely no problem because it's a Chevy, an older Chevy.
A Chevy, yeah. Well, years ago, if a horse had a sore on its back and it could still walk with 4 legs, they worked it. But now it's illegal to have a car with all these little sores all over it. So, laws.
You wouldn't last 5 minutes with it here, mate.
No.
Yeah, I would be arrested if I was there. They would arrest me really quickly just for opening my mouth. I'd just start talking and I'd get arrested because the first time they tried to corral me, I'm going to have some words for them and they ain't going to like my words. And then I'm probably, I'm not going anywhere where they're going to try to disarm me anyway. That'll be the fight to the death right there because I'm not being disarmed while I'm still standing and able to not be disarmed.
Yeah, so, but Grim, you can be a farmer's son. Why don't I will adopt you? We've already adopted you. Farmers can have guns. Oh,
yeah, but you can't have a Glock 19 on your hip everywhere you go.
No,
can't walk around with them.
No,
and I mean, I literally have my hand on one right now that's on my hip because it just stays there the whole time forever. It might as well be glued to my actual body because that's how often it's there.
Yeah, we wish. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you how to make it happen. It's not legal, but I can tell you. I mean, it's not hard to make your own. It really is not hard at all.
Yeah, a few people have been telling us, and also I used to train a lot of people, and I'd have people come into my classes from certain suburbs with them, so they're totally illegal here.
Yeah.
And heard lots of stories about that, and you just know the suburbs where these guys were getting certain things, and they still get them. So
yeah, it's not hard. You can make it yourself. So I can tell you how to do it, but I could also send parts. I can send ice water as well.
Yeah, well, that's why they started the border control show here in Australia because of all those little parts coming into Australia.
Well, I just need to get my pilot's license, see, and then I'll just go ahead and smuggle some stuff in.
Fly a few in,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I've always wanted to do is get my pilot's license and fly a plane. I like flying. Nobody else in my family likes flying. My wife will not get on a plane. She gets sick just going into the airport, like very sick. She will not get on one. So if we're going to come over, we're taking a boat. That's
right. That's
or tranquilizers and just knock her out for the whole trip.
Yeah.
Put her in a wheelchair and just knock her out.
Yeah, she's just having a little sleep. She's just having a little sleep for about 12 hours, 36 hours or whatever. She'll be right.
She needed the nap anyway. She doesn't sleep enough.
That's right. Yeah, she's tired. Yeah.
All right, we got about, I'd say about 10 minutes left of this because there's 2 other live streams coming up after. If anybody has questions, put them in all caps. I will do my best to answer them. I will do my best, but yeah, I miss a lot of things in chat because I don't pay that much attention to it. Let's see, we have 95 people in here. That's a little low. Where'd everybody go? Somebody else live right now that I did? I missed?
Yeah, Prepper Now's live. Prepper Now's live right now.
Oh, that explains it. Prepper Now. You know, I question people who wear masks. I don't trust them. I'm just going to say that right here live. I don't trust people who wear masks. And that's that. You know, no offense to anybody who does it or doesn't want to show their face. But if you have a YouTube channel, they know you and they know where you are. And your mask is not helping. Nothing.
That's right.
Period.
Yeah. So how's your you've got your meeting coming up, so you've got a few people interested. How's that going at the moment?
You mean for the bug out railroad? Well, we still have over 40 locations in probably about 15 states, 16 states, not nearly enough states. We have a lot of locations. I still have to get the website up and running so that we can fund the paperwork that is going to come through with this thing. We're thinking of a name for it. I originally just tossed up a name, but I don't really like it either. So I'm going to do a challenge. And the name isn't for anything but legal purposes and tax crap. And let's see, we've been doing these meetings a lot. We're still getting the paperwork worked out because I have to get everything in a spreadsheet, and that's just taking a while. And the spreadsheet will be printed out, and then that'll help me organize things because I'm not the most organized person at all. But yeah, we'll try. No, I'm not shipping nobody in a container. No, that wouldn't work. Somebody did that. I read a story that there was some guy who had his friend watching or checking his mail. He was out of town. He had his friend checking his mail, and his friend, now this is a morbid story, just, warning. His friend seen a large crate that was delivered to his house, and it was left on his porch, and his friend went over there and he couldn't lift the crate. So he dragged the crate down the stairs and into the garage. And when he dragged the crate down the stairs, he heard something snap inside the crate, and he pushed it into the garage and left it there for several days. And then he started smelling something very stinky. Guess what they found in the crate? His friend had mailed himself home. And when he drug him down the stairs, he had broken the guy's neck, and he did not survive.
No, not good. He should have told his friend. Yeah,
there was the friend was holding, the one in the box was holding a note saying how excited he was to mail himself back home, and what a surprise it was going to be when somebody opened the crate. But nobody opened the crate.
No, yeah.
Well, first lesson to learn there, if you're going to mail yourself, make sure you have your Leatherman multi-tool with you so you can cut yourself out of the crate. And maybe a neck brace or some padding, some pillows or something on the bottom just to cushion the blow. Yeah, it is a grim story. I agree. Let's see. I don't see any questions. I see a lot of big chat.
Yeah, that's good.
But no questions. Nobody has any questions. Alaska Prepper gets all the questions. I don't ever get good questions. Alaska Prepper sitting there answering things about cryptocurrency, silver, food, generators. What do they ask Grim? They tell me about prison pockets. I mean, I'm not having that conversation again.
Well, Alaska Prepper had he interviewed Jerry, you know, the guy 40 years has always been into silver and gold, and that was a really good interview with him. So anyone hasn't watched that, go over and check out Alaska Prepper, and you'll see a really good talk about silver and gold and all the rest. We in Australia here, our rules are different with silver and gold. They actually, it's not good here. But for you guys, you seem to have a lot more freedom to have silver, than what we do. Yeah,
Currently.
Yeah, currently. So that's what you have to keep your eyes on, like really keep aware of what's going on if you're going to get it. We had friends that actually had their silver, like I think you call it 401k, we call it our superannuation, and they went to get their silver out last year and the government wouldn't let them do that at all. It was not, so it's just getting back to be like the Depression years where they held it all. Yeah.
Ghost Prepper asked if I had a solar generator. No, I don't have any kind of generator. I used to have one, but it no longer functioned and ended up being sold. Klinger wants to know if you've started selling whips yet, Wayne.
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Not yet. I'm out of
Let me know, because I want one too. I got to keep a couple people in line. Yeah.
Tell Klinger I'll make a whip if she goes and flogs Daniel Andrews with it.
You heard that, Klinger.
That's our premier.
Yeah, that's like your governor. So
I'll make a cat of nine tails for her.
There you go, Klinger. I know what a cat of nine tails is. How do you know what that is, Wayne? What are you using that for?
That's to whip our governor, what we call a premier, not for me. So.
But how do you know how to make it? That's my question.
Yeah,
lady, I have a video up with my dog and a couple of the cats that I have. It's up. I don't remember what it was called. I don't know. It's been several months ago. It was last fall, I believe. I think somewhere in there. Yeah. I have to find it and tell her what it is because I don't remember. I have too many videos. I think I'm approaching the 300 video mark. I think.
Wow, that's great.
That's insane.
We've got to catch up to you.
Everybody needs to catch up to me, especially in the subscriber count. We need to get you more subscribers, and I need to borrow some from a few people that seem to be passing me up. How did that happen? I need to talk about more conspiracies, I guess.
I think that might be we might get 25,000 views each video if we do that more. I think. But we'll be behind bars if we do that. You guys are a bit safer. I can't get over the channels can still do that in your country.
Well, you could always just send me the videos. I'll add it to my morning GNNs. If you want to make me a special clip, special report clip, just send it over. I'll add it. Talk about whatever you want. Just make it sound sarcastic.
Yeah. Well, we're in. We'll do it. Yeah, definitely.
Did you watch any of those clips we sent you? The one. There's one this morning, I think. I sent it.
Yeah, the two videos. Yeah, I watched them both, actually. I was watching, I was listening mostly. I kind of was glancing at it as I was driving to pick up vehicles and drop people off at work and pick people up at work and then driving to the grocery store and then coming back here and trying to make it in time to do this live stream, which was, barely. I got here in time to eat dinner. And then, I about fell asleep right here at the chair like this. And then I realized it was time to go live. And I was like, this thing needs an alarm. It doesn't have one. But that was insane. I couldn't believe how they circled the people that were just trying to leave. I would have been arrested long before they were. I would have been arrested as soon as they crossed their arms in front of me because the first guy, the littlest guy, or the biggest guy, depending on who I was closest to, would have been taking a shot from me because I'd have put him down right where he stood and walked on out. Now, of course, I wouldn't have won the fight because there was too many of them, but I would have made a fight out of it because I don't get correct. I have issues with authority. And especially ones that are trying to tell me what I can and can't do that's violating my own freedoms and rights that I know I have, even though if they don't believe so. If you're violating my rights and I know it, I'm making a fight out of it. And I'd have been arrested way sooner than they were. And my problem with that is nobody helped them. They tackled him.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. And the other thing is too, Grim, that you and Wayne have both been independent people. Like, you've been a truck driver, you've been driving alone all these years. Wayne's a farmer. He lives at home, is our castle, basically. So people that take orders all the time, they've been used to a boss screaming at them. They've been used to all these things. They're complying for that reason. We're a bit more independent, and I really pray everyone watching this video today, if you have been in a situation that you've never felt independent, just start building up your courage, your boldness, and become more independent like us guys.
Go camping. Go camping alone in the middle of the woods by yourself. That'll make you really independent really quickly. Really quickly. Especially when you start hearing creepy things walk around you in the middle of the night.
Yeah. I'm going again soon, actually. I might do a video while I'm up there, but it's about time I got up in the bush.
Yeah.
I said to Wayne 2 days ago, go up the bush, go on. Yeah, well, I want to get your shed organised. So he's been organising all that for me. So
that's awesome. Yeah, one day I'm going to have a big shed full of stuff like that. I have a little shed, and it's full of junk, really. It's not full of food. Needs to be, though. I have most of the food in the house, but a lot of it in the shed. I'll do a video of what I keep in the shed when I can make a path to what I keep in the shed. But I did pick up something today. I was talking about the fuel, and I was looking at jerry cans, which are military issue gas cans that hold 5 gallons, U.S. gallons. And they are charging about $100 a piece for those gas cans. But what I did find was a 15-gallon gas caddy for, I think it's 14-gallon actually, for the same price. 14 gallons, and it comes with a hand pump on that thing. I ordered it today. I plan to fill it up as soon as I get it, because I believe we're about to see some serious fuel shortages. Even if we don't see fuel shortages, we're already seeing price increases all across the nation. Like drastic increases. It's gone up by more than $1 a gallon here in the last couple of weeks, and it's just going to keep going up at this point.
Yeah, well, Grim, I think someone in your live chat, because I went back on the live chat, because you do that in 2 a.m. our time, and someone said it was $2.75 a gallon. It's gone up for them wherever they were. Someone's probably in the chat now that wrote that, but yeah, that's a lot, and it'll only go up more.
Yeah, it'll keep going up for sure. Let's see. Cat Lady, if I actually find that video, if I remember to look for it, I will send it to you so you can see my dog and how lazy he was in that video. He was just sitting there. He didn't even care. Doesn't care that he was on camera and just laying he was on a chair. I remember he was on the chair. But we do have to call it a night here. We're about 5 minutes away from several live streams, and I seen somebody else just went live. I'm glad I don't do lives at 9 p.m. because it seems like everyone else does. So, yeah, that's just a bad day, really. I see Papa Pepper finally showed up. 2:59 here. Yeah, we're not that far away from each other, so it's about the same here. I think I got it for 2:56 today for gas. I think something like that. I don't know. It was ridiculous, is what it was. So. Eastern Ohio is 260. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that's unreal. Yeah, we'll be getting bombarded by different things in the next few months, so that's why it's handy to just get organised now.
Yep, it's time to just be ready for anything because we don't know what's coming next, and it's going to be something. It just is, because it is. Be ready for it. Don't have to know what it is, so just be ready for anything and everything.
That's
if the zombies attack, be ready for the zombies to attack.
That's it.
I wish the zombies would attack already. I'm just tired of waiting for them.
Yeah, they've already attacked Grim. We know that they're just complying. That's their attacking mechanism.
Yeah. They attack themselves. If you look at the zombies, actually, they're staring at these things and they're just walking right off cliffs.
Yeah, absolutely. With their masks on.
I do got to go because I have other things to do today as well, and I'm getting messages about it. I need a vacation. Well, I hope everyone has a good evening, good day, depending on what time of the day it is for wherever you are. $3.15 in Central California, where Shorty is. Shorty, get out of California. What are you still doing there? Run for your life.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I hope everyone has a great evening and a good week. Keep prepping, as we always say. Get those recipes out. Start getting all the recipes out to get your canned goods, and because it's going to be boring if you just cook beans and rice. So.
Oh yeah. I need one of those freeze drying machines, but they're really expensive. If I had one of those, I'd probably be selling some food then, because yeah. All right, I'm gonna hit the button. Have a good night, everyone. See you next time.
Have a good night, everyone. Take care. God bless.